Of course, it takes people like Human Rights Watch, Dawn, journalists who help get the stories out there. But this is a different level of story. This is personal. You actually experienced what it's like to be in the Egyptian prisons, to see it firsthand for yourselves. Ramy, can you tell us a little bit about that from your perspective?
I stayed 2.5 years in prison without a charge. I've met tens of thousands innocent Egyptians who are facing the same trauma, the same dilemma, the same repression. I've been with hundreds of people who were accused of being part of Rabaa, and that's a very alive issue of Rabaa that is still going on. There's hundreds of Egyptians are still thrown in prison under the accusation of being part of the Rabaa sit-in. Lots of them has nothing to do with Rabaa. I had people with me who were working as security guards of a bank who was in the Rabaa area and was caught in the mess, with people who were selling juices and teas, with people who were passing by in the neighborhood, defying all lies of the regime that he gave a safe passage for people to move on the country. It was an extra way to extract people, to arrest more people, to create a case out of it, to create a continuous threat on Egyptians using the issue of Rabaa. Of course, in the years, we've seen hundreds and thousands of other cases that were completely bogus, just like Rabaa, trying people and detaining them. I've met thousands of those in prison. Unfortunately, yes, this terror, this Egyptian history with its dictators has always been used some level of legitimacy when elections is not a way of legitimacy in Egypt under dictators. Jamal Abdel Nasser used his legitimacy as being part of a revolution against the British occupation, while Sadat used his legitimacy as being part of a war leader in 73. Mubarak did the same. Sisi needed to create an enemy of the Egyptian people, kill them and become a victor out of it, to create his own legacy, his own legitimacy of blood, legitimacy of crimes that must stop. I've lived Rabaa in Cairo, completely torn, desperate, not finding a way to help people who are dying in front of our eyes. I've lived Rabaa in prisons with thousands of innocent people. I've lived Rabaa every single day of those 10 years of continued repression of Egyptian people and lack of democracy. This must end, and we will remember Rabaa, and we will make people accountable for their crimes in Rabaa. And not only the three perpetrators Melissa named, but also the one who gave justifications, the one who gave instigations, people in government and people in media who allowed this to continue and happen, and continued for those last 10 years, giving excuses for heinous crimes against Egyptians.
Yes. 10 years is too long.